Alright, what's up, Frank?
What's going on, Phil?
Frank the Tank, checking out the Kifaru today. Gonna pick up a bag.
Came to pick up some packs for the Alpha Challenge.
Yes, sir. So I gotta throw you kudos, Frank, because of all the many good things that Kifaru does, man. I think that if it wasn't for you, I don't know, man. I know you take care of Aaron very well. But looking sharp in here, man. I haven't been in since you guys did the remodel.
Yeah, we just got we'll say about 95% of it done. We have a few other things we want to do, but this is pretty close to the finished model that we were looking for. Aaron got a lot of his photography up, which makes it kind of that much cooler. We got a shelter up. We got a big pile of stuff right here, and this is all going to Utah. Yeah, so we're going to try to pack that all up in Aaron's truck, but we're really happy with how the showroom came around.
Looks good. Hey, yeah. Would you mind giving us a quick 20-cent tour real quick in the back, man? Yeah. I know you guys got a lot going on, and
yeah, it's a lot bigger than it looks from out here, so it doesn't look so big from out here, but
yeah, I mean, but this is just display, right?
Oh yeah, this is just display. So just about everything is done here in this building here at Kifaru. And Patrick Smith, the owner, he owns this whole building, so we'll show you where all the magic happens. So there's a couple offices. My office, Colin, he's also in customer service. Looks like he's helping out a customer back there. So this room is actually one of the coolest. This is what I think is the coolest room we have. This is the metal shop. So this is where we make teepee poles, tent poles, stays. We make our sleds back here. We make our stoves back here. So these guys are going beast mode on a couple of these sleds for military orders. This is David and Dominic.
What's up, fellas?
What's up? Getting her done. Thank you for coming by.
Right on, man.
So they're working on a military order right now, actually, for some sleds. Right here we have a couple of finished stoves with poles. Those are probably for sawtooth shelters. So they make all that stuff back here. You can see that Dominic looks like he was working on one of our cylinder stoves. That's the body of the stove. So we get all the raw materials in, and then these guys, they put it all together. So they're definitely
putting it together from scratch.
From scratch, yep, exactly. So
right on.
Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff going on here. I think it's one of the coolest rooms. You can kind of see everything. This is where everything starts. I didn't really mention back there we have all that foam. That foam is for shoulder straps, for the torso pads, for the belts. And we cut all that stuff here in house. So it's all handmade, and it all starts basically from in there. In here is where all the guys and the gals, they'll get the orders from Angie in accounting, and then they'll put it all together. So all of these bins are pre-made accessories. Some of them are packs. They'll quality check them, and then they'll put them all together. There's Alex, the accessory master. That's what we like to call him. So yeah, if you look at any of these bins here, basically our sewers, they'll bring a batch of stuff inside out. The guys will flip it inside out. They'll look it over, and they'll add the zipper pulls, buckles, whatever needs to be added for a particular order. So yeah, we just got a ton of different stuff. Boxes.
Shipping.
This is all shipping. We keep some of our soft goods in here, which would be, we definitely like to keep our sleeping bags uncompressed. So you'll see in this room and the next room that we have a ton of them just hanging up. We do also have our whoopies and doobies. We do keep those in their own little stuff sacks. So we have a bunch of different options for that. The name doobie is kind of funny because this is Colorado, so it's fitting. So
right on.
Something that's pretty cool is, and a lot of people don't realize, we get these buckles and we go through them like crazy. We get them by the several thousand. And we're just, we go through these things non-stop. A lot of our packs have just a ton of buckles. So all of this stuff, by the way, is USA made. All the components are USA made with a lifetime warranty. So you're definitely getting some quality gear. Let's see in here. This is another super cool room. So this is where our production team, which is Lisa, she's one of Patrick's daughters, and her daughter Mackenzie, they do all the fabric cutting and they do all the batching. So we have our tent material, we have sleeping bag material, insulation, Cordura nylon for the pack. So this is another part where everything begins. They will roll all this fabric out, layer it up, and then you can kind of see over here, we have a big printer that prints out these patterns, and they go through with a machine like that, and they cut all this stuff out by hand. And they'll put it in bins, and they'll take it up to our sewers, and they'll sew it up for us. So this is a really cool room. I think it's pretty interesting that they do all this stuff by hand. A little bit old school, but it kind of gives you a good idea of the kind of quality you can keep an eye on by doing it by hand. So pretty cool. And then, like I mentioned, we just got a bazillion different sleeping bags up there. Try to keep them uncompressed. That's why we got them hung up just about anywhere that we can.
Nice.
So I mean, that's it for the most part. We want to go upstairs, or?
You got offices and stuff upstairs?
Yeah, offices. We got a couple sewers up there. I mean,
if you have, check one of those out real quick.
So this is the secret stairway upstairs. So a lot of these, so originally we'll get our patterns. Eric, our designer, he'll put them on this manila paper. They'll either trace them downstairs or they'll print them out like they were down there. So this is all just a bunch of different patterns. So here is a couple of sewing stations. So it looks like they've gone home for the day, but this is where they do a ton of different sewing. For the most part, the sewers that sew up here do shoulder straps, waist belts, some packs. So we got their workstations. It's kind of cool. And I mean, that's pretty much, that would be most of it. The last room we have here is the buckle room. So on top of all the buckles that we had downstairs, we got another million or so different options for buckles.
Right on. Well, there you have it. The quick version, right?
The quick version, that was as quick as we could get it.
Right on, man. Appreciate it, Frank.
No problem.